Hello, hi Martin, hi Harsha, how are you guys? Hello, am I audible? Harsha and Martin?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Harsha? Fine?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Fine, I'm good. I'm good. Okay. And Martin, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, how are you, Martin? तबीयत खराब लगता है मार्टिन की. How are you, Martin?
Fine, sir. Fine, sir.
You're fine. Okay, good to know that. Okay. So I called you today because the last class we did stoichiometry, है ना? And I have a gut feeling that if I will give you guys 5 days without chemistry, then आप फिर वो भूल जाइएगा stoichiometry. Then Saturday को जो class होने वाली है उसमें आप लोग कुछ नहीं कर पाएंगे. So I have taken the liberty to take a 1 hour class today, है ना? And then we will meet on Saturday. Before Saturday comes Friday. On Friday you will have a test, but let me see. Let us end this class and then we can discuss whether to include stoichiometry or not to include stoichiometry. Okay? Make sense, Martin and Harsha?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I hope both of you must have revised stoichiometry at least, right, Harsha? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is Wednesday, right? So let us do some questions on stoichiometry. ठीक है, उसी से पता चलेगा like on what level you guys are. Give me a second. Please write this question. We will discuss this question. In a reaction, A plus B2 gives AB2. Identify the limiting reagent, if any, in the following reaction mixtures. इसमें सिर्फ और सिर्फ क्या करना है? You have to identify what is the limiting reagent. Assalamu alaikum, Siddiqa. How are you?
Walaikum salam. Alhamdulillah, I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. Did you get the notification for this class today? Yes or no, Siddiqa?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Achha. But why are you late then?
I was having a problem with the.
Achha, achha. Okay. Okay. Just inform Learnivio or someone. Like if you're having any problem, na, then please inform. So
Sir,
I can wait.
Didn't send any messages. My Wi-Fi wasn't
Oh,
working.
like Wi-Fi was also not working. Okay. I understand. Okay, no problem. Okay, so please write this question. Then in this question, you just have to see what is the limiting reagent. Okay, so please write this question and then we will discuss this question.
Okay, sir.
So the only thing that you have to calculate in all the questions of stoichiometry is the number of moles divided by the coefficients, right? Divided by the stoichiometric coefficient of the balanced chemical reaction. Okay, for each reactant. And whichever reactant is having a smaller ratio of mole upon coefficient, that is going to be the limiting reagent. Please write this down. Done all of you? Yes or no? Please tell me. हाँ जी बताएं. Is everyone done?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Now in the first case, I'm going to write here A. Sorry, not A anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 5 problems, right? Now what I need to do? The number of moles upon the stoichiometric ratio. Okay. In the first case, as you can see, why do we write moles? Moles is just another thing to give you the number of atoms, right? And the number of molecules. Correct? Now, here in the first question, we have already been given the atoms, so we don't need to change it to moles. ठीक है, अगर आपको atoms में दिया हुआ है, mole का मतलब ही होता है, right? For example, if I say 1 dozen, है ना? और अगर रहे आपके पास, if they are giving you like 12 bananas, ठीक है, 1 dozen banana or 12 banana, both of the things are same, right? So in number of moles is what it is, just multiplied by 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. 1 dozen mean you have to multiply by 12. So if they are giving you atoms or molecules, then you don't need to convert them to moles. आप सीधा क्या कर सकते हैं, number of atoms divided by the stoichiometric coefficient. So for A, tell me, wait a second, for A and B2, ठीक है, you have A and then here we have B2. So in the first question, what is the mole upon stoichiometry? How many atoms do I have? I have 300 atoms. Divided by what is the stoichiometry of A? What is the stoichiometry of A, guys?
1.
1. ठीक है. B में क्या हो जाएगा? बताइए, मार्टिन बताइए. What should I write for B? What should I write for B?
Yes, sir.
Sorry?
B, yes, sir. 200
200 by
1.
1, right? 200 by 1. So which is smaller?
200.
So in the first case, what is the limiting reagent? Tell me. In the first case, B2 is the limiting reagent. सही है? Smaller का sign हमने गलत दे दिया, my bad. So B2 is smaller, so this is going to be the limiting reagent. Okay. Similarly, you do this in all of these cases. हो जाएगा सबसे, yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
ठीक है?
sir.
Okay. Actually, I want to see this type of table. Okay. All of you are going to send me answers on WhatsApp, and I want to see this type of table. I won't accept any other answer. Is this clear? Yes or no? Martin, Siddika, and Harsha.
Yes, sir.
What you have to do, you have to calculate the number of moles upon stoichiometry, number of moles upon stoichiometric coefficient. Then you will give the sign, whatever is smaller, you will circle it, and then you will write A2 or A or B2. Okay, each and everything should be as like this only. Chaliye. I'm going to give you guys 4 minutes. Okay, and after that, I will ask you to send the answers on WhatsApp.
Sir, in the third one, both are equal.
तो फिर वहां पे लिमिटिंग रीएजेंट नहीं होगा, है ना? I think that is suggested in the question. In a reaction, identify the limiting reagent, if any.
Okay, sir.
तो कहीं पे हो सकता है, कहीं पे नहीं भी हो सकता है. If it is equal, that means there is no limiting reagent. Yes, please send your answers on my WhatsApp. Harsha. सही है. Okay. 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 That's good. Okay. So this makes sense to you, Harsha? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
What about Martin and Siddiqa? Waiting for
I'm
your
sending,
answers.
sir.
Okay. What about you, Martin?
Yeah, I'm doing, sir.
Doing. Send me whatever you have done. Okay. Send me whatever you have done.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Okay. Okay. So for the first one, ठीक है. For the second one, ठीक है. Third one is also fine. I think you're sending the rest of them. Siddiqa, your first three are fine. Fourth one, very good. Fifth one, may fine. Very good, Siddiqa. Martin, waiting for your answers. Send me whatever
Yeah,
you have
sure,
done.
sir.
And Harsha and अच्छा एक नोट लिख लीजिए पहले, ठीक है? Write a note. Always convert the given mass of a substance to moles before doing any stoichiometric calculation. ठीक है? अगर आपको मास दिया हुआ है तो आप हमेशा किस में कन्वर्ट करेंगे? मोल्स में कन्वर्ट कीजिएगा, ठीक है? यू विल ऑलवेज कन्वर्ट इट टू मोल्स. Okay, so I think Martin has also sent me answer.
So what
ठीक
if
है?
they ask the answer in mass?
नहीं आंसर तो अगर आपको मोल्स निकल गया तब तो मास में तो आप कन्वर्ट कर ही सकते हैं ना.
Okay, sir.
You understand? Because in calculation you need moles always, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
है ना? एंड रिजल्ट वो कुछ भी हो तो मोल्स अगर मिल गया आपको, सो फ्रॉम मोल्स यू कैन गो टू मास, फ्रॉम मोल्स यू कैन गो टू द नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स, फ्रॉम मोल्स यू कैन गो टू द वॉल्यूम आल्सो, बट ऑल द कैलकुलेशन इज डन इन मोल्स ओनली. ठीक है?
Okay, sir.
Either you can, मतलब मास में नहीं किया जाता कैलकुलेशन. ठीक है? हम बस ये बताना चाह रहे हैं. यू कैन डू द कैलकुलेशन इन वॉल्यूम आल्सो एट एसटीपी, यू कैन डू द कैलकुलेशन विद एटम्स और द नंबर ऑफ पार्टिकल्स आल्सो, बट यू कैन नॉट डू फॉर मास बिकॉज वन मोल, देखिए वन मोल की तीन डेफिनेशन होती है, राइट? वन मोल हैज थ्री डेफिनेशंस. Mole is 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 particles. This is for all the things. Solid ho, liquid ho, gas ho, सबके लिए क्या है? This definition is correct and it is constant. Either you take hydrogen or oxygen, it doesn't matter. The one mole is going to be 6.022 into 10 to the power 23. It is a constant. Similarly, for gases, 22.4 liters per mole, it is what? It is a constant. Okay. But if I talk in terms of mass, then one mole is what? Molar mass.
Yeah.
And molar mass is different for every element, right? And that is why we don't do anything with molar mass. ठीक है? हम क्या करते हैं, सबको मोल्स में पहले कन्वर्ट कर लेते हैं. Either if it is given in volume, then volume तो कांस्टेंट होता है सारे गैसेस के लिए at STP. ठीक है? So we can use volume, can use particles and or we can use moles, but never we can never use mass. Mass अगर दिया हो तो मास के साथ कैलकुलेशन नहीं किया जाता है. Always and always converted to number of moles. ठीक है? कुछ ज्यादा ही समझ में आ गया होगा हर्षा आपको, है ना? हमने कुछ ज्यादा एक्सप्लेन कर दिया.
Okay, sir.
Understood, Harsha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine, no problem. And चलिए ठीक है, ठीक है. Martin, I'm looking at your answers. Fourth में Martin, the fourth, the inequality का साइन थोड़ा सा आपने गलत दे दिया है. I mean, सब में ही गलत दे दिया आपने. देखिए जरा Martin. The inequality sign is wrong. The inequality sign greater than less than जो है ना वो सही नहीं है. See here.
Oh,
In the second case, here you have 2 by 1, and here you have 3 by
Yeah.
1, right? So 3 will be greater, na? Or
Yes.
this will be the limiting reagent, right? In the next case, we
Yeah.
have 100 and 100. So 100 and 100 are equal. So in this case, there will be no limiting reagent. In the fourth case, we have 5 upon 1, and here we have 2.5 upon 1. So obviously 5.1 is greater, and the limiting reagent will be V2. And in the next case, we have 2.5 here upon 1, and here we have 5 upon 1. So 5 upon 1 is greater, and that is why this is going to be the limiting reagent, right? So your answers are correct, but the sign of inequality is incorrect, है ना?
Yeah.
Or no, I think your answers are also not right. 2.5 वाले में तो सही है, समझ ही नहीं आ रहा लिमिटिंग रीजन आप किसको कहना चाह रहे हैं? Tell me what is the limiting reagent? The fifth question, A or B?
A.
तो कैसे पता चलेगा A है limiting reagent? How would we know?
2. It's lesser. Right?
Yeah, नहीं. But if someone is checking your paper, how would they know that 2.5 है limiting reagent? आपने तो 5 के बगल में लिखा हुआ limiting reagent, right? है ना? So
Yeah.
like try to do things as I said. जैसे हमने क्या कहा था, like circle the limiting reagent, है ना? तो कम से कम उससे आपको पता चल, टीचर को पता चल जाएगा कि ये इसको limiting reagent आप बोल रहे हैं, इसको limiting reagent बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है? चलिए, did you write this point?
No. Let me write.
Yes. Have you written this?
No. I'm going.
Please write this down. And Harsha and Siddhika, you can do this question. Okay, so you will convert this 50 kg to number of moles, 10 kg to number of moles. Then you will see the reaction is this one. N2 plus H2 gives you NH3. Okay, you have to balance it. Now, since the amount of 2 reactant is given, you will calculate the limiting reagent by doing moles upon coefficient. Once you get the limiting reagent, you will use the mole upon coefficient of that limiting reagent to get the amount of product. Okay? Siddhika and Harsha, make sense? कर
Yes,
लेंगे?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो. I'm going to give you 5 minutes for this. आराम से कीजिए. Martin, Siddika, and Harsha, did you get the limiting reagent?
Yes, sir.
Can you send me in chat what is the limiting reagent in the Zoom chat? Martin, what about you?
No, I'm doing.
Martin, can you send me what you are doing? Because it should not take this much time. 5 minutes is almost going to be over.
Oh,
And
okay.
I hope, tell me what you are doing. Okay, Harsha. What about you, Siddika?
I'm almost done, sir.
You're almost done. Did you get the
Yes.
limiting reagent? Did you get the limiting reagent?
I'm doing it, sir. 1 second.
You're doing it. Okay. 5 minutes for limiting reagent is too much. I was not expecting this. हर्षा ने क्या बोला है? Yes, Harsha, very good. That is correct. आप आगे कीजिए, Harsha. Balance this chemical reaction. If you have not balanced, then it is not going to be correct. ठीक है? हमने पहले ही बोला था balance chemical reaction होना चाहिए. Yes, very good, Siddika. Correct. Martin, I am waiting. Send me whatever you have done.
Yeah, sure, sir.
श्योर से तो इतना जल्दी बोलते हैं आप, लेकिन भेजते नहीं है आंसर जल्दी. ओके, सिद्दीका का आंसर भी आ गया. देयर इज नो यूनिट्स. विदाउट यूनिट्स रहेगा क्या, सिद्दीका? Okay. Can you send me how you have done it on WhatsApp, Siddika?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Martin, इतना ही किया अभी तक आपने? Martin?
Yeah, yes, sir.
You are done only till here. Molar mass of N2 is equal to 28.
Now, after this, what do you do?
How to calculate limiting reagent? Martin, tell me.
Limiting. First, you have to find the number of moles.
How will we calculate the number of moles?
Given mass by molecular mass.
So do those things, na? आप 5 देखिए, एक second, Martin. Wait a second, Martin. In 5 minutes, you have written only this much. Number of moles is equal to given mass by upon atomic mass or molar mass. Atomic mass divided by molar mass. पता नहीं क्या लिखा आपने. Molar mass of N2 is equal to 14 into 2, that is equal to 28. इतना ही किया आपने 5 minutes में, या फिर आप बैठे हुए थे शांति से इतना करने के बाद? Yes, Martin. Did these 4 lines take you 5 minutes?
No, I was figuring it.
If you get stuck, please tell me right away. Okay?
Okay,
If you don't know the
so
pathway,
we divide 50 by 28.
50 has a units, आप ध्यान रखेंगे ना? It is kg, right?
kg, yeah.
So 50 को आप 50 को grams में convert कीजिएगा, right? And then Harsha, no, I don't think so. That is right, Harsha. Can you please send me what? Siddika, आपका नहीं आया. Whatever you have done, Siddika, please send me. Harsha, no, that's not right, Harsha. Can you please send me whatever you have done, Harsha?
Okay, sir.
ओके हर्षा, सो लेट अस सी कहाँ आपने मिस्टेक किया है। हाँ मिस्टेक आपने किया है नंबर ऑफ मोल्स कैलकुलेट करने में। कैन यू सी द मिस्टेक हर्षा? मोल अपॉन
Sir,
कोएफिशिएंट है ना?
I should
Can you
convert to grams.
ग्राम्स में कन्वर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं है। वॉट एवर मोल्स यू आर गेटिंग ना, इतना मोल्स मिला, फिर तो दिस इज द दिस विल बी द मोल्स ना, कि नहीं? 17 से मल्टीप्लाई किया आपने इसको, NH3 के मोलर मास से मल्टीप्लाई किया। NH2 number of moles of H2 is equal to number of moles of NH3 divided by 2 and this is divided by 3, ठीक है? So 1.78 divided by 1000, ये हमें समझ में नहीं आया। हर्षा, can you please turn your mic on?
Yes, sir.
1.78 divided by 1000. Siddhika, I'm still waiting. 1.78 divided by 1000 is equal to number of moles of NH3 divided by 2. What does ये क्या है? I do not understand this.
I think I shouldn't do that.
अरे नहीं, वो नहीं बोल रहे, लेकिन ये 1.78 क्या? 1.78 is the number of moles of
N2, sir.
तो लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट से फाइंड करते हैं ना हर्षा, प्रोडक्ट की अमाउंट,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
है ना? ठीक है।
Yes, sir.
सिद्धिका, व्हाट हैपेंड? सिद्धिका,
1 second, sir. The Wi-Fi on my phone is glitching.
ओके। मार्टिन, आपकी कहानी कहाँ तक पहुंची? Yes, Martin.
Do we convert the 50 kg to gram?
वही आप वहीं पे अटके हुए हैं अभी तक। देखिए बहुत चीजें होती हैं, हाथ चलना चाहिए, ठीक है मार्टिन? आई प्रॉमिस यू वन थिंग, 11th एंड 12th स्टैंडर्ड में ना दिमाग से ज्यादा हाथ चलना चाहिए, ठीक है? यू हैव टू मूव योर हैंड्स। प्लीज सी हाउ आई एम डूइंग एंड प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड द फ्लो मार्टिन, ठीक है? आपको हर एक स्टेप के लिए फॉर्मूला क्या होता है पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है। यू हैव टू गो विद द फ्लो, यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड द थिंग ना, कि क्या हो रहा है, कैसे कैलकुलेट करेंगे। हर चीज का फॉर्मूला, हर एक स्टेप का फॉर्मूला नहीं होगा, ठीक है? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल कैलकुलेट व्हाट द लिमिटिंग रीजन। फॉर दैट आई नीड टू गेट व्हाट द नंबर ऑफ मोल्स। अब इन्होंने, हमने यहाँ पे नोट लिखाया हुआ ना, ऑलवेज कन्वर्ट द गिवन मास ऑफ अ सब्सटेंस टू मोल्स बिफोर डूइंग एनी स्टोइचियोमेट्रिक कैलकुलेशन। लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट का डिटर्मिनेशन इज द स्टोइचियोमेट्रिक कैलकुलेशन। सो बिफोर डूइंग दैट आई विल कन्वर्ट एवरीथिंग टू नंबर ऑफ मोल्स। सो आई विल राइट नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ N2। ये तो हमने आपके लिए लिखा है नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ N2 इतना, अदरवाइज आई विल राइट इट लाइक दिस, नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ N2 लाइक दिस will be equal to, I'll write 50 kg upon नाइट्रोजन का होता है 28, ठीक है? Now 28 what grams per mole होता है। Now grams and grams will get cancelled, mole inverse हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, and mole inverse will go above and you will get 50 upon 28 moles. Similarly, number of moles of hydrogen will be equal to 10 kg divided by the mass of hydrogen is going to be 2 grams per mole. Grams and grams will cancel each other and you will get, sorry, this will be kilomoles and this will be, sorry, 10 kilo will be as it is and mole. किलो का मतलब क्या होता है? किलो का मतलब होता है 1000, किलो का मतलब 1000 ग्राम होता है, किलो का मतलब होता है in general 1000 divided by 2. What do you think which is greater value? Tell me. 50 upon 28. Yes, Siddhika, no problem. 50 upon 28 is greater value or 10 upon 2? Martin. Martin,
Yes,
which is greater? Sorry?
Which is greater is 10 by 5. 5 is greater.
10 by 5 तो है ही नहीं कहीं, Martin.
No, I meant 5 is greater.
5 is greater.
I mean NH2, H2.
Okay, just a second. अच्छा, सॉरी, माय बैड। ठीक है, इसको तो ऐसे ही रहने दीजिए, ठीक है? कीप इट लाइक दैट। Now determination of limiting reagent. So I will do number of moles of N2 divided by the stoichiometric coefficient. Did you balance this reaction, Martin? Martin, did you balance this reaction?
No.
देखिए अब बताइए, is there anything that I have to tell? कुछ बचा है मेरे लिए बताने के लिए? बताइए मार्टिन. Have I not told that you have to balance the chemical reaction always?
Yeah, doing.
या और ये करते आप फिर सवाल देते तो आप कुछ करते ही नहीं. I will talk with your brother. I don't know why you are so chill कि आपने कुछ किया. Oh yes sir, yeah sir. Like be serious at least. 2, 3 and 2. Okay, so this is my balanced chemical reaction. Now, in determination of the limiting reagent, number of moles, then I will divide this by the stoichiometric coefficient, that is 2. And for H2, what I will do, number of moles of H2 divide by 3. That is the moles upon stoichiometric coefficient. Number of moles of N2 was equal to 50 upon 28. 50 upon, this will be now 28 into 2 kilomoles. For NH2, it is going to be 10 by 2, it is equal to 5. So I will write it as 5 kilomoles divided by 3. 5 kilomoles divided by 3. Now tell me which is greater value and which is smaller value. Which is bigger here? Martin, tell me. कौन बड़ा है यहाँ पे? 50 upon 28 into 2 or it is 50 upon 5 upon 3? कौन बड़ा है? Which is greater?
5 upon.
Which is greater, Martin?
50 divided by 28 into 2.
Yeah, very good. This is greater value. So this is smaller, and whatever is smaller, that is going to be the limiting reagent. So since H2 is smaller, I will write H2 is limiting reagent. H2 is limiting reagent.
Sir, how is
Next.
it 2 and 2 in the balanced equation?
Oh no, my bad. Sorry. It is not 2. It is 1 only. ठीक है, my bad. Now we can say, now still I mean H2 is only limiting reagent. 5 upon 3 is going to be smaller value upon 5 upon 20, because 5 upon 30 होता, 50 upon 30 होता, ये 50 upon 28 है. So if 30 वाला ज़्यादा होगा, ठीक है. So H2 is a limiting reagent, and then what we need to do? Determination of product. In determination of product, what we need to do? We need to write it like this: number of moles of H2 divided by 3 will be equal to number of moles of NH3 divided by 2. Number of moles of H2 upon 3 is equal to 5 by 3. But what is 5 by 3? Kilomole. याद रखिएगा, ठीक है? किलो है यहाँ पे, moles नहीं, किलो है. And number of moles of NH3 will be number of moles of NH3 divided by 2. So 2 will go there, and you will get number of moles of NH3 will be equal to 2 into 5 divided by 3. सही है? Kilomoles. ठीक है? Now this is equal to 10 by 3 kilomole. Now mass of NH3 will be equal to 10 by 3 into 1000, because this is kilo. Now into, instead of mole, we can write the molar mass. What is the molar of NH3? 14 plus 3, that is equal to 17, and you will get the answer in grams. So this is equal to 17 into 1, 2, 3, and 1 more 0 divided by 3. So 17, 3. So somewhere it will be equal to how much? 6 के करीब होगा, right? But still 3 5s are 15, and how much is remaining? 2 is remaining. So 6 are 18, and 15, 20 में से, then 18. So 2 is remaining. Point for 2 again. So this will be 56.666 is correct too. So I can write it 56.67 लिख सकते, right? 17 upon 3 इतनी आ रहा है ना? grams. Please write this down. Let me know once you're done. सिद्दीका आपका ऐसे ही आंसर आया है? ये सिद्दीका?
Yes, sir.
ओके, हर्षा आपने सही कर लिया, करेक्ट किया आपने? Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
No, I'm doing.
Okay. Harsha and Siddhika, if you guys are done, then please write this question. Martin, you have to be quick, otherwise नहीं काम चलेगा 11th standard में, frankly speaking.
Yes, sure.
Do you redo all the questions that we do in the class?
Yeah, almost.
Sorry,
Yeah, almost.
almost. Like, how do you redo them? Like, you are able to do all the questions without looking at the notes, or
I
you
like,
redo them just by looking, or you just read them?
I mean, like, I like write them down, then try to do it myself.
Don't sound convincing. Okay. I will ask your brother.
Yeah, done, sir. Done.
Matthew is your brother, right? Matthew.
Yeah.
Siddhika and Harsha, you understood this point? Yes, Siddhika and Harsha, tell me.
Yes, sir.
Harsha,
Yes, sir.
समझ में आया ये फॉर्मूला कहाँ से आया है? Yes or no, please tell me. Siddhika, आप बताइए. Do you know where this formula has come from? Yes, Siddhika. No idea. Harsha, what about you? Any idea?
So
ये formula
molarity is number of moles by volume, so the volume and volume
Very
will get cancelled.
अरे नहीं, अच्छा नहीं, अच्छा हाँ ठीक ठीक सही है. वॉल्यूम कैंसिल हो जाएगा, बट आई हैव जस्ट रीअरेंज दिस फॉर्मूला ना. मोलैरिटी इज इक्वल टू नंबर ऑफ मोल्स ऑफ सॉल्यूट डिवाइड बाय वॉल्यूम. So m into v will be equal to number of moles. वो rearrange कर दिया, हाँ ठीक है, वही same चीज है, cancel हो जाएगा, ठीक है, ठीक है. So in this case, calcium carbonate reacts with aqueous HCl to give CaCl2 and carbon dioxide according to the reaction given below. So here CaCO3 is in solid, HCl is in aqueous state. It gives you calcium chloride plus carbon dioxide and water. What mass of CaCl2 will be formed? That means they're asking about the product when 250 ml of 0.76 molar HCl reacts with 1000 gram of CaCO3. Okay. Now, what you need to do, you need to get the number of moles of HCl. कैसे मिलेगा ये? The molarity that is equal to 0.76 multiplied by 250 ml अगर आप लीजिएगा, then you have to write millimoles because here we have mill, right? Units का खास ध्यान रखिएगा. If you will write, please remember the units. Okay, here we have milliliter, so you will get the answer of moles in millimoles. So you can convert this and you can write this as 0.25, and this answer you are going to get in moles. This many moles of HCl will be there, and then you have to calculate the number of moles of CaCO3. I hope some of you may remember what is the molar mass of CaCO3. Tell me, what is the molar mass of CaCO3? याद है किसी को? Very good, 100, yeah. ठीक है, so this will be equal to how much? 10 moles. Now looking at this number of moles, आप लोग please limiting reagent मत determine कर लीजिएगा. For limiting reagent, what do you need to do? Please write here. Determination of limiting region. बहुत मन करेगा आपको कि आप देखिएगा HCl और HCl and if you are multiplying then it is smaller than CaCO3. मन करेगा आपको किसी को limiting reagent रख लें, but please go to the determination of limiting reagent and वहां पे calculate कीजिए the number of moles of CaCO3 divided by the stoichiometric coefficient that is equal to 1 and the number of moles of HCl divided by the stoichiometric coefficient that is 2. Number of moles of CaCO3 that is equal to 10. Number of moles of HCl is equal to 0.76 multiplied by 0.25 divided by 2. Now obviously which is lesser? Which value is lesser? HCl का कम है या फिर CaCO3 का कम है? Which is smaller?
HCl.
HCl. And everything is correct ना हर्षा? देखिए कुछ गलती तो नहीं है? No problem, right? Yes or no? Harsha?
Yes, sir.
No problem, na? Everything is correct. So HCl is what? My limiting reagent. After determining the limiting reagent, what do we do? Determination of product. सिद्दीक आपको समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this value is going to be smaller. That is why this is a limiting reagent. And we'll write as HCl is limiting reagent. You will write number of moles of HCl divided by 2 will be equal to what we need to calculate, what mass of CaCl2. Na? Number of moles of CaCl2 divided by 1. Now, so number of moles of CaCl2 will be equal to number of moles of HCl divided by 2, that is equal to 0.76 into 0.25 divided by 2. 0.76 multiplied by 0.25 divided by 2. So this is equal to 0.19 divided by 2. This will be equal to 0.095 moles. Once you have got the moles, you will calculate the mass of CaCl2. This will be equal to the number of moles into the molar mass, 0.095 multiplied by what is the molar mass of calcium chloride? Will be 111, I think. This value you will get as 10.54 grams. I think this is the answer that I remember. Done everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yeah, thanks.
ठीक है, देखिए बहुत ही आसान है, स्टेप्स याद रख लीजिए आप लोग. ऑलवेज कैलकुलेट द मोल्स. मोल्स कैलकुलेट करने के लिए either you will use molar mass upon molar mass, sorry, the given mass upon molar mass, or you are going to use molarity into volume. Second is, if there is 2 or more reactant given, determine limiting reagent. And the third step is using limiting reagent, calculate moles of product. ठीक है, अब ये जो छोटी छोटी बात है ना, नंबर ऑफ मोल्स मिल गया, उसको मास में कन्वर्ट करना, देन दिस इज नॉट अ स्टेप. ठीक है, ओवरऑल आर्किंग स्कीम में ऑफ अ क्वेश्चन इट इज नॉट अ स्टेप. ठीक है, दिस इज जस्ट अ सिंपल कैलकुलेशन. अब ये बचा है, दिस इज अ सिंपल कैलकुलेशन इन 11th स्टैंडर्ड्स. Okay, so these are the steps. Calculate the number of moles, determine the limiting reagent. कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे? नंबर ऑफ मोल्स अपॉन कोएफिशिएंट. ठीक है, लिमिटिंग reagent के लिए जो भी लेसर होगा जिसकी वैल्यू, when the ratio of number of moles upon coefficient is lesser, that species is the limiting agent. ठीक है, that's it for today. But आप लोग को देख के लग रहा है that I should not ask about stoichiometric coefficient in the test on Friday. ठीक है, so syllabus for you guys on Friday will be everything except stoichiometric coefficient, everything in chapter number 1 except stoichiometric coefficient, sorry, stoichiometric calculation, stoichiometric calculation and laws of chemical combination. Those who have joined late, please ask Learnivio for the playlist. You can watch the previous lecture, those are very important. So the topics that are included are atomic mass, relative atomic mass, relative atomic mass एक ही चीज हो गया, and average atomic mass. Second is mole concept. Mole concept में mole as number, comma, as mass, comma, as volume. ठीक है. Third में concentration terms. इसके रिलेशनशिप भी, अगर आपको मास में दिया हुआ है तो उसको वॉल्यूम में कन्वर्ट करना या फिर उसको मोल में कन्वर्ट करना, कुछ भी दिया जा सकता है. कंसंट्रेशन टर्म्स, राइट, इन कंसंट्रेशन टर्म मोलारिटी, मोल फ्रैक्शन, mass percentage, volume percentage, mass by volume percentage, parts per million, parts per billion, all of these things. ठीक है, so all of the things except the stoichiometric calculation and the laws of chemical combination, सारी चीजें टेस्ट में पूछी जाएंगी. Most probably the test will be having 13 questions in which 3 will be MCQ, 3 will be assertion reason, and 2 marks के 2 होंगे, 3 marks का 1 होगा, I guess 4 marks का 1 होगा, 5 marks का होगा. कितना हो गया? 5 plus 4 plus 3, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. ये 3 वाले भी 2 होंगे. 22 और 3 25, नहीं वेट अ सेकंड, 5 और 9 और 18, नहीं 3 वाले 2 होंगे ना, और 2 वाले 3 होंगे. ऐसा कुछ होगा स्कीम. ठीक है, दिस इज व्हाट आई कैन रिमेम्बर. कितना हो गया? 5 plus 4, 9 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6, राइट है ना? तो 9 6 15, 15 6 21, 21 6 27. हाँ ठीक है, दिस विल बी द, देयर विल बी 13 क्वेश्चन 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. 3 MCQ, 3 assertion reason, 3 questions of 2 marks, 2 questions of 3 marks, 1 4 marks question. This will be case based. And then there will be 1 5 marks question. Clear है सबको? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ठीक
Sir,
है?
when do we have this?
Friday. Timings आपको मिल जाएंगे Learnivio से.
Okay.
ठीक है? Learnivio will confirm. Basically, I hope they are going to give you